Hello everyone, and welcome to the second part to me decorating my friend's house. Um, Last we left off, I had just lit up this kitchen here. I don't know how I'm gonna do any of this, but I'm gonna try just 'cause it'd be stupid not to. Um, I think I'm gonna move the bar stools elsewhere. 7 bar stools? Alright, we could get a little bit of a bar action going on here. Put like a lantern in the center with that. I'm gonna need a lot of dark oak. I'm probably gonna need a lot of dark oak. Suffering through this 101. I'll put something there. I don't know what I'm gonna put there just yet. He's got this thing here. I'm just gonna cover it. I didn't know he had mimics. Did he tame them? Yeah, he did tame them. We're just gonna do that for now. I'm gonna put some more lanterns in. Cause it's so fucking dark. Like, I do not know how bro has had not anything spawn in here. I don't know how he hasn't had anything spawn. But it's gotta be some dumb luck at this point. Again, no offense to him if he actually watches this. I'm kinda scared if he does. Alright, I think for now, we're gonna also get rid of the snow. Okay, upstairs, I'm not even gonna touch up here yet. I gotta focus on here. So, where? Oh, the frog's there. Hmm. I think we should start with this. And then it's handcrafted that he has stuff from. We're gonna do these. I think, I fear. We're gonna start going for it. Oh, I made benches. Honestly, it goes with, but it's not what I intended to make. I intended to make these bad boys. So let's use the uncrafting table and then remake them. Simple as that. How? I'm stupid. Okay. I only need 4 of these. We'll do that. And then out here. Oh, wait, I don't have those anymore. Okay. I'm slowly regaining conscience as we speak. You know, I could use some shelving in here. We could put some shelving. He always can use shelving, knowing him. Even though it kind of scares me. Sometimes. Shelving. How do I... Okay, that's how I make it. I'm gonna need a bunch of slabs, too. You know, this is off topic completely, but yeah, I've been rewatching Dexter recently, and to be honest, I forgot how good of a show it was. Maybe it's because the last time I watched it, I was like a little kid, kind of thing. But um, but I do like the show. It's a very nice show. It's definitely an interesting take on the whole concept of like a serial killer. Definitely an interesting take, but yeah, I've been watching it again for the bajillionth time in my life. I've also been watching a bunch of different like movies and shows. I've even been rewatching stuff that I watched as a kid, cause why not? And like I've watched The Tearsmith, for example, which is a great show. Not show, God, no, definitely not a show. It's a great movie. It's definitely one of my favorites. I think that was done very nicely, I'd say. I think I'm actually gonna make this wider. It's gonna be so uneven, but it's worth it. It's totally worth it. How do I make a table? But, you know, it's just stuff I've been rewatching, or discovering, and I think I definitely would recommend it to people who haven't watched it, because it's a it's an interesting movie, and I think the concept of it is pretty great. It does definitely remind me of Twilight to some degree, but at this point, what doesn't remind me of Twilight? I hope to God I don't get shit on for that one. That's definitely something I'd 100% be fine with being shit on for. Um, but yeah, think I'm avoiding the big piece that I need to do, which is the living room. I always avoid it. And I don't know why. I even avoided it in my own home. I didn't want to. I didn't want to fucking do it. I'm like, nah, I can't. I don't want to. It's scary. And now I have a kitchen, and I had a kitchen before. Actually, no, I had a kitchen before that, but now I have a living room. After a bajillion years of me saying, nah, I don't want to fucking do it. I think 16 is plenty. I don't know about you, but I think 16 is plenty. I don't know how many of these I need, but I'll make however many this will make me. 6? We'll be golden. Oh. Oh, you can make chainmail now. Interesting. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make That's two. I'm gonna make a coffee table. And then loop this. I need to make another. I have yet to hear a response from Lalo on what his favorite color is. So white will have to do. Not that I think he has a problem with white. But if he does, I might get sued. Or canceled. One of the two. You can change the color at any time though. You just have to take one of these cushions, dye it, and then place it. I think it's missing paintings, to be honest. Fancy painting or regular paint, you know. I think I should just make a shitload of fucking paintings. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna need more wool. And a bunch of sticks. 5 should be enough. We're gonna do 2 of those. I think that's too big. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Yeah. It's very whimsy. That... We're leaving it. We're leaving it. In fact, I'm gonna give it a nice table. That's how much we're leaving it. We're gonna do this with some slabs. Put my arrows away. We're gonna pull these out. It's starting to look like a home in here. That's all I can say. And we'll leave that because why not? It gives him vibes. It looks like something that also looks like something he'd have in here. Holy shit. So far, we're only missing carpet. And like maybe I'll put like a display shit here where he can display his trophies. Like the weird goblin he is. I need leather. Does he have leather? If he had leather, it would be in a different chest inside the other house that he built. I've never had a problem with buying my own leather, so it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. And then I guess the excess I'll sell. I'll resell the excess. We'll do that. If he wants to add more, he can add more. Just needs carpet, to be honest. Now in here, maybe we do want to add something like a painting. It's not what I want to open. We're gonna do 3 paintings, and we're gonna turn 1 into a canvas. Alright, let's see what they give me. I hoped I got it. Not this one again. Not that one again. Please, not that one. Anything but that. That was a wrong painting. You know, it's pretty slay. I think I'm gonna go with the other one. Yeah. And then we'll put not that one again. We'll just do this. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with Street Fighter. And then I think I'm gonna put some chests in here for him. 'Cause why not? I don't know how many chests this will make. I'm definitely gonna need a bunch more. But, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, that's the problem. Yeah, I think that's enough chests. It's pretty homey. I am gonna fix this. And then upstairs, I'm gonna have to ask him what he wants done up here, to be honest with you. But down here looks pretty slay. We don't got carpet yet, but it's pretty slay, I'd say. I think I outdid myself a little bit. I do want to put stuff in there though. Where's my kelp? Where did it go? I'm just gonna put some slight stuff in here, just to give it emotion, some personality, if you will. And then I also think we should get some of this in here. Just randomly place this shit. 'Cause why not? Put it on the lantern. Why not? Okay. And I think that's what I'm gonna do for now. Just gotta wait for him to get back on so I can ask him what his favorite color is for the bajillionth time, and then go in and change everything. I think it honestly might be red. That, or I should just do red to match the door and also the curtains that he's picked out. But yeah, I did help him to some degree make this house. I might fix his framework just a tiny bit. Just 'cause, girl, it low-key kinda scares me. We could honestly put some windows in, but it's his house, so he does his own thing with it. If he doesn't want the framework fixed, we're not fixing the framework. But I'd say it looks pretty good. Now, while I wait for him, I will show you my house. While I wait for him. So, this is my entire base. I built these islands, but this is my house. I was honestly not going for like a show-stopping jaw-dropping. Did I not put stuff up here? I gotta fix that. I wasn't going for like a jaw-dropping build. I wasn't going for like some of the shit you've seen me build on like my SMPs and stuff. I was just gonna go for like a more nostalgic feel. Let me just do this really quick. It's a life hack I learned. I wasn't gonna go for something like that just cause this was a mod pack I grew up with, and I wasn't just gonna try and wow everyone away with my ability to build, but I was going for a nostalgic, what was it called? Victorian cottage. And to be honest, I think I did pretty good for that aspect. I have other builds on here that are in completely different styles too. That I've built or someone else has built, because Amy does live with me. Amy lives within my property. But that's my house I just added to. These are my bees. I've got all sorts of shit over here. I've got a bunch of pets. I do have griffins, and these are also my portals. I think my griffins might be they're all grown up. Yeah, that's a clusterfuck. These are all my pets that have homes so far. Those need a permanent home still. We've got the Adventure Time gang. We got Bonnie, Hambo, and Marcy. Then I've got all sorts of shit in here, from ladybugs to turtles. I have a side greenhouse, because I do love that concept of a side greenhouse. I gotta stay long enough. There we go. Okay. Then this is like my farm area. This is one of the barns that I've built. I definitely took inspiration from My Little Pony, because it's something I grew up with, and also, I don't like how classic farms look. I like the idea of a textured barn that doesn't look horrid to look at. And then these are my chicken and emu coops. So I can explain for the names. Lampclea was the eldest, and the reason they're named that is because when a baby emu pops out, they just fucking look weird. Look at these motherfuckers. They look so fucking weird. They look Lampclea. That's why I named him that. It's because they look the part. They look that way. They just look fucking weird. I don't need these things. Are they just invincible? Is that... Ah, they're not invincible. I'm fucking chasing baby emus that look like they're diseased to kill them. And I'm gonna probably get attacked by these things later on. Where did it go? You're over here. Yeah. Now you know why they're named that. And a lot of those names, they were in fact recommendation. That's the word. Oh, they all have their wool back. And then in here, I have a nice little nod to a man we both know and love in the Minecraft community, Technoblade. Love him. I did see the Minecraft movie, and shortly after I saw the Minecraft movie, I did name that pig Technoblade. I did Oh, I haven't shown you the inside yet. I did make a chicken jockey. Unironically. Yeah. I got bored. I got pretty fucking bored. We've got all sorts of shit. Down here's my basement with all my rats. My rat colony. My huge rat colony. I've got um mimics. Mimic octopus. Um this is my mending villager. Got it for $1. And I sell it too. I do all sorts of shit on here. These are like my prized possession rooms. This is my potions room. That's Princess and the Frog themed. And then in here is Tangle themed, enchanting room that I do for literally every fucking enchanting room I have on Minecraft. Like at this point, y'all are expecting it. Y'all are like, yeah, that's an enchanting room if I've ever seen one. Then we have my special rats. We have one named after a goddess, the goddess of death. And we have Victor. For the Arcane fans, that's not why he was named. He was named Victor because he's a cyborg, and I'm a fan of DC Comics. He's Victor Stone. We've got the Skulk one. I named her after the Monster High Twyla. We got Butter because it's gold, and as much as Sky Does Minecraft is kinda fallen off, it's gold, it's Butter. Got the Demon Rat. This isn't my Technoblade Rat. This was one that I made shortly after seeing the Minecraft movie too. I made this and then the pig. And then we have Unis and Anis. One's an albino and one is an Enderman. And then I have an attic. There's not much in here. Besides my friend's room, one of my friend's rooms, the one that made this mod pack to begin with. I have a teleporter to his house because he put it there. And then up here is Amy's old room that I've got to merge into her house. And then probably put something else up here. But that's inside the turret. And then we go to Amy's little shack, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump away. I made a little path up here for it. It's not finished yet by any means, but we're getting there. Oh hey, a plague doctor, what do you sell? Some of this shit do be useful. Some of this shit do be useful. I'm gonna be honest, brother. Gonna be honest, I do kinda need this stuff. No one saw that. It didn't happen. But yeah, that's my base. And I'll show you the finished product if I don't record it for Lalo's base. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of my base, but also me decorating Lalo's house. And I will see you guys in the next video. That might be tomorrow, it might be tonight, who knows. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I'll see you.